The city lights blurred into streaks of white and amber as Alara pressed her forehead to the icy window of the cab, her breath fogging the glass. Her phone, clutched tight in trembling hands, buzzed again with the hospital's number flashing on the screen. Lucien had crashed, again, and this time they said it was worse. The driver said nothing as her silence filled the cab like smoke, suffocating and thick. She swallowed hard, her throat raw from the sobs she had choked down in the last half hour. Her coat wasn't enough to stop the shivering, but it wasn't from the cold. It was from fear, from exhaustion, from loving someone who broke her again and again. The cab turned sharply, and she almost lost her balance, regaining it only by gripping the seat ahead of her. The roads were slick, much like her heart, slippery with hope and disappointment. She had memorized the route to the hospital by now, more familiar than her own dreams. And still, her heart raced like it was the first time, afraid of what she'd find. Inside the emergency ward, Alara's heels clicked too loudly against the sterile floor, drawing eyes she didn't want. Lucien's friends were there, lounging like royalty in their designer jackets, looking impossibly unbothered by the wreck that had just occurred. One of them smirked when he saw her, nudging the other with a whisper she couldn't quite catch. She stood tall despite her pounding heart, but the laughter that followed pierced through her like a knife. Surprised she came again, one muttered. He could spit in her face, and she'd still come running. Their words echoed louder than the beeping monitors behind them. She clenched her fists at her sides, fingernails digging crescent moons into her palms. But she said nothing. Her silence was the price she paid for being in love with Lucien Hale. They all knew it. She did too. And still, she walked past them and pushed open the door to his room. Lucien lay unconscious, a cut trailing down the side of his jaw like a tear carved into skin. Even bruised and bloodied, he looked devastatingly beautiful, the kind of beautiful that ruined lives. Alara moved closer, her fingers hovering just above his hand, unsure if she had the right to touch him. A nurse passed her a clipboard, mistaking her for his wife. She didn't correct her. What would she say? That she was just the girl who showed up after every crash, every betrayal, every cruel word? Lucien's chest rose and fell with the beep of the machine, steady and unbothered, unlike the storm raging in her ribcage. She finally let herself sit down, feeling the weight of 1,000 sleepless nights press into her bones. "Why do you keep doing this?" she whispered. Her voice was barely there, the ghost of a question that had no answer.